everybody, Spellman here with the next number in our series on where to start. And today we have 91. So this one, again, another super easy, straightforward one. Let's start at the 20 and work our way around, finding any potential doubles. 40, nice and easy on the 17. So we'll come back to that one. 34, again, maybe not ideal. So we're going to skip that one. And if we keep coming around, that's it. You have the 34 and the 40. But if we can leave 40, why wouldn't we? With the 34, there's no added benefit of the misses to leave the 34. If there was, maybe we could consider it, but there isn't. So let's take a look at here, and then we'll talk about one other potential option. But right now, for the level of players we're focusing on, let's look at the 17. Well, if you miss left, 82, you either have triple 14 for tops, you have bull for the 32. 88, well, we just talked about that one. You could go 60 for double 14. You could go 48 for 40. I would prefer this because if I missed into the single, I'm shooting the same number. I guess you could argue the same thing on the 20 and the 60 leave double 8. But I would rather have 24 than 8 personally, just the breakdown I like a little bit better. But anyway, 85, you stay right here, trip 15 for tops, trip 19 for double 14, 89, 57 to leave 32. Okay, you're kind of hovering in this area right here. Now, if you actually hit it, you hit the 51, you got 40, you got tops. Take it out, you win. 74, again, 54 to leave double 10 or triple 14 to leave 32. Nice and fairly easy. Now, there is one other option, and the reason I don't have it on here is, again, this series is if you're working on your outs from that 60 to 100 range, I don't know that we're proficient enough yet to use these shots. However, you should know them and maybe even try them out every so often because you don't want to get to the point where you're good enough to shoot these shots and then be behind on the math and strategy. So we're going to jump back real quick and we're going to look right here at the bull. Now, why would we look at the bull when a 50 only leaves 41 and a green leaves 66? Well, that's because these two numbers, the 34 and the 40, if you hit the single, you got 72, 74, which means you have to hit a triple or a double to set it up. However, on the bull, the 66, you hit the single, you have 66. So you can go 16 for the bull. You can go trip 16 for double 9. If you hit the 50, you have 41. So now you can go 1 tops, 5 double 18, 9 double 16. You have a bunch of different options there. So that is also an option on 91. In fact, for most mid-level players, it is probably better to go for the bull. Why? Because you have a better chance of at least getting a shot at a double when you go 25, 16 bull. And if you do catch the double, you're going to clean that up decently easy. Now, for lower level players and high level players that are hitting triples at a 45% rate, that's when it becomes statistically maybe even or better to go for the triple. Like the odds of a very low level player going 25-16 bull to win a leg are pretty low. So it's almost like a bell curve for the bottom end players. You know, then you have the mid tier players, and then you have the elite players. The elite players and the bottom tier players may be better to go for the triple because now you're looking at potentially 2 shots at the outside ring, and for a lower level player, you're just kind of hoping that they just hit the target in general. And then everybody that's kind of in between, a little like right around average, above average, that's when they're looking at the bull because it gives them a better chance at taking it out. So, all right. Well, I will see you in the next one. And we'll have even more to discuss on the whole bell curve thing. Hey, everybody down here in the corner, trying not to block any of my sponsors out. But if you found this video helpful and would like to support my ability to continue making them, check out my link tree where I have all the links to my coaching resources, my sponsors, as well as my public sponsorship on Patreon, where I include all of you in my creative process in new darts, new jerseys, answer all your questions. You kind of help shape what the next series is going to be. And of course, our monthly raffles where I've given away a paid trip to London for the PDC World Championships, as well as New York City for the US Masters. So you can find the link at the top of the screen. You can also find it at the top of my Facebook page. I appreciate all of your support.